I got one question for y'all. Are y'all ready for another star in Atlanta? I think I am, and I mean Atlanta Hawks NBA basketball. I would love to see a star come here with Trey Young and these young guys that's built around him. But the catch is, you have to give up one of those young stars to get another star to come here. And y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all guessed it already. I'm talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo or Antetokounmpo. Um, John Freaky, 929 the game, put out a trade idea. And I actually thought about it, and I'm sitting there thinking, Giannis is 30 years old. He's a two-time MVP. Um, you talk about a guy that's a nine-time All-Star. The last 2 years, he's averaged 30 points a game. So with age, he's only getting better. And he's worked on his craft a whole lot, man, coming a long way. And remember, he's 30 years old, but he's been in the league 12 years already. So he's been around for quite a while. And he worked his way up to prominence, man. And things in Milwaukee, man, they're getting shaky. You saw with the coach, they fired him with a winning record. The front office is a disaster. They traded Chris Middleton. Dame Lillard just went down with a torn Achilles. And the chemistry with him and Dame, they just don't work together. And if I'm looking at the Hawks and the way Trey Young, and as I tell y'all all the time, Trey needs a big man. And I think Giannis could be that guy. But this is the trade that John Freaky proposed on Twitter. You can go check it out. Shout out to John, man. He's a big supporter of the show, been a supporter of the show for years now. And man, look at this trade. He said keep in mind with the matching contracts because Giannis is up for a max of 3 years, 175 million. That's $58 million a year. That's a good little piece of change. And this is what you probably have to give up something like this. Jalen Johnson, who's coming back from an injury, Okongwu, who to me, he plays the five, and he's pretty much the height of a four is 6'8". He has brought along his jumper, and he's worked on that. George Niang, he would be part of the deal. 2 1s this year, which is the 2 1 this year that they have. The Sacramento picking their pick. The first round picks in 26, 27, and 29 for Giannis. Would you do that? I would absolutely think about it because as I tell y'all, you got to pay to play. And the Hawks, we know they don't like to spend money, but this is one time I feel they should go ahead, bite the bullet, bring in another superstar. And if you give up Jalen Johnson, you still have Dyson Daniels. You still have Ricochet. You saw how he came on at the end of the season last year. Scoring wise, defensive wise. I think he's only 19 years old, so he's only going to get better with time. So you add this young nucleus around Giannis, who's been around for a while. Like I said, he was a Finals MVP, two-time NBA MVP, and the last 2 seasons he's only getting better. I just think it's time for a change of scenery because sometimes things get stale and you try to build around a certain person, and it just doesn't work anymore because contracts get in the way. You see, they lost Drew Holiday. Like I said, they traded Chris Middleton. So the meat and potatoes of that team is likely going to get blown up. And Dame Lillard, I think, once he gets healthy, if he comes back, because we know Achilles can be career enders, and at his age, it's going to be tough. But you just think about what he could bring to Atlanta, what Giannis can, as far as support, as far as bringing in another superstar. If they decide with Trey and Giannis and want to bring in somebody else, they still have players that they can move around and bring in a third superstar. Or they could just keep what they have with this nucleus, build a bench around these guys, and this could be a probably a number 1, 2 seed in the East. Even with Cleveland and Boston, we know the Hawks play Boston very well. Um, the Hawks play Boston very well, and I think with Cleveland, this could be the move that could get them over the top. Yes, you'll have to give up a lot, but hey, I would be down for it. But this is a trade that John proposed. Would y'all go for this? Would y'all trade for Giannis and give up this kind of package to go get him? Um, I'm honest, y'all. I would do it because the time is when now while our superstar player Trey Young is in his prime. So why not bring another superstar to Atlanta? But tell me what y'all think, man. Drop those comments. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. It's your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.